now the terrorists win.
Well, so banding together is one strategy. Robbie, you as an individual who is mature, who understands, like, you can talk to adults, right?
Yeah, no.
And you can negotiate. I would continue the conversations with the director and just, let him, like, hey, anything that you can do personally.
Yeah, maybe he knows people outside of his system. He could be like, I got a buddy of mine in ER. He could probably take 1 or 2 volunteers.
Yeah.
Good idea, Robinson. Here's an A.
Right, like that kind of stuff. Or, even just dropping, hints to him, hey, this entire class, we're deficient in the hands-on training that every other class has gotten. We are very concerned about killing people.
Maybe we get an Oculus, Kristen, and then we can do it all in VR with Robbie. And then we have an Oculus.
It's a little different.
It's a little different than what? You don't even know. You don't even know what VR is up to nowadays.
It's you, honey. That's the tiny noise he's hearing.
Oh, this night? Oh, that's nice.
Rolling Hills. We're taking the scenic route because it only has like 2 minutes and it's prettier.
Yes, it's nice.
Yeah. Then usually on the way back we take the ocean route, which adds like 10 minutes, but it's even more prettier.
Depending on how much time you have today.
Yeah. You got a lot of sleep.
Nap.
It'll be good. Yeah, I get good views of the city and the smog line. Shouldn't be too much smog on a winter day like today.
Yeah.
Can you see snow on the mountain still, or did it all burn off?
Looks like it's all gone.
Gone. Maybe a little bit on tips. Just the tips?
Just the tips.
Yeah, there's when we got that rainstorm, there's good snow on the mountain.
That's what Charlie said. Charlie said you guys, you pointed out the snow on the mountain too.
We were going to go snowboarding, but instead we just decided to run this browse and go home.
Oh.
Gesundheit. Gesundheit. He said Gesundheit. I like your shirt. Top buttons to the top.
He likes it like that.
Yeah, this has been planned for a long time. Those flags are all deteriorated.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not going to build it. Yeah, we do. We got our matching flower shirts. Ooh, you got a good view of downtown today. See that, Chris?
I did.
Went to Whittier the other day. Did a little hike.
To Whittier?
Whittier.
Was it wonderful?
Was it funny?
No.
Funnier than most?
Get those ocean views.
Yeah.
Some yes. There's a couple good little hikes up in these hills, up in these there hills.
Laser hills.
Mm-hmm.
There's a downtown view coming up. There.
Yep, another downtown view. You guys ready?
Never gone this way.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never taken you on the scenic route?
Scenic route? No.
Interesting.
Never gone through Rolling Hills. I never knew existed.
Yeah, it's
Probably
really.
it's about like.
We got tons of there are tons of horses over here.
Yep.
It's very ranchy.
Yeah, horses and country clubs.
Yeah.
Kristen wants to get a house here, I think.
It's one of-
Maybe
it's
not
one of
when we're old, but there is one house in here I really like. That's for sale. We just come up with $4 million.
How I've never gone this way.
Yeah,
It's
hon?
like a Palos Verdes.
Is that Robbie again with the tiny noise?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's the other side of the peninsula, right? So PV's on the other side, but this side's a little bit more horse driven and less beach vistas.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more ravines and crevasses and
Yeah. Clubhouse.
This existed.
been here for 10 years and
Rolling hills. Yeah. I mean, it's Amita is pretty much.
Cliff closest you've been, like right there. Yeah, I think what I like about it is there's just something to me calming knowing that there's like this quasi-rural community right in the heart of LA.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's kind of rad.
yeah, and like all these houses have, or many of these houses have stables at the house.
Yeah.
Hey.
Maybe we can keep one stable if we buy that house, Kristen. We get one horse.
For Charles Barles.
Tired? No. Sleep well last night? You having good dreams?